Hi, in this bakery shop, we sell two type of products. One is a cupcake, the other is coconut, and each cupcake is sold at 3.50 and coconut is 4. So a particular day, this is the number of units sold for each customer. So that's total sales, and you can simply use VLOOKUP to get this done, right? So assuming that we have only this data, how can we calculate this total sales, right? Of course, is that you take this value for times the unit sold times the price, then you get this. So this is called for each row. Okay, so remember that this total sales is calculated as by for each row, right? So and then you also have a sum for the unit sold, which is just simply sum a column, sum a column only, right? So it doesn't sum a whole, usually only sum a column or a row, right? So over here we just sum a column, okay? So sum, and here is not exactly sum, right? Here is that after you sum, you add it up. So what if I don't have this column and I still want to know the sum, or the total sales, the sum total sales for all this, right? It's like this, but then I don't have this. So what do I mean, right? Let's just take a look at another example, right? So you only have this. You don't have the column for total sum, and you don't want to add this up. So that is where Power BI will give you that flexibility. So I have loaded that Excel file into Power BI, right? You can see the unit sold and price as well. You only have 3 columns, simplest at all. And then what you do is that go over here, create a table visual, and drag the products and the sum of units sold. Okay, and now I can create a new measure. So here I just put there as a total unit sold. Now I can do that for some of the entire column unit sold. Okay, unit sold, and I can simply drag this over here. It will be the same for each, right? Now if I want to sum to get the total sales for this data set, right? How can I do that, right? Can I just I just demonstrate to you a one way that is not possible, right? So that is here. I'll just call it sum, and I call it price unit sold times the orders. Um, well, notice that it just doesn't work that way. Right? Why is that so? Because that a sum adds all the numbers in a column. In a column only, right? It does not allow you to do more than that. It adds all the number in the column. So as if you can only do that for a column like this. You can do a sum here. You can also do a sum on this column, but you cannot do a sum for a column that is you need to work on multiple column, but you can't, right? So that's where that you need to use uh sum x, right? Sum x allows you to do that. Well, as you can see the expression, the screen tips here, that you can accept two parameters. So in my Power BI DAX, right, well, basically it's the same. It's just that I explained this here. Sum x return the sum of an expression either for each row in a table. So first of all, you tell Power BI what is the table name, and then next is that what do you want to evaluate for each row. The key is that it's going to uh evaluate for each row. Okay, so here will be a good example that I will use the SUMX, and then I put the orders table, and then I look at the orders tables again, right? And then I look for the unit sold, and for each unit sold, I want to look at the price. Okay, for that particular row, for each row. So this operation, this calculation will apply for each row. All right. I think I repeat enough, right? You now get the idea is that sum S is uh add against on each row, or each row unique sold and then each row price. So enter this and see what we get then. So then let's just take a look at here, drag it here, and you can see that we sold, let's just remove this item. So we sold 6 coconut, and then it's become 24. So how do we get that? Well, that's because that if you take a look here, coconut is really just 6 item, and the price is remain the same. So uh, so the way they calculate is that they take each row unit sold times price, unit sold times price, unit sold times price. After you do that, then they sum it. So they do that operation first before they add up. So that is what it means. Sum X. One of the way to use sum X. Right, and that is how you differentiate between sum and sum S. Thanks for watching.